See this Renata, I kind of hate it. Now I definitely hate it, I think, because they had such a good skeleton for a good draft with Corki, Maokai, Rumble. If they had some sort of engaged support.
Yeah, I remember when Dracos was here?
I do.
Yeah, that was
Wasn't
crazy.
that long ago.
It was ages ago. Well, we might get a fight here. Twisted Advance follows over the wall. Hang on. Mewin's in a bit of trouble. Finn looks to follow it up. He's burning down, but he overheats. The shove back won't save the life. He gets burst blood, but it's a trade. Frescowie gets a 1-for-1.
And, of course, championship points.
And, you know, we're talking about that for Mad. As we get a bit of a gank up here, let's pause, because Finn could be in trouble. He used Flash in the previous engage to kill Mewin. He's going to run into this to try and 1v2, but that's all he can do. Even overheating, the damage is great, but it's not enough. It's got some big names on it that in the past, I know these guys were top of their class, right? I look at Comp, I look at Larson. You know, even Finn is someone who I've looked up to and is a very nice person. So I feel like it's kind of surprising, no? Larson and Comp on a bottom two team.
You already mentioned, it's been a very difficult year for Rogue. And right now...
50%. I mean, old Chemtech Soul we love.
No one loved that.
Workshop Volting. Let's find out what happens in the 2v2 as Super flashes over. Comp repositions, so Ollie's get that Rocket Fist up. The cleanse is there, but the 2v2 of MDK is helping to decide what Top gets a solo killer, looks like, with the help of an old tree. Comp spacing this out so nicely, but eventually Super steps up. So Ollie's now with another knockup there, but he just explodes him! The static field came out of left field. We'll find out as the engages there from Marco and Twisted Advance. Rogue are now going to use that poke from Comp, but the quickness from Alvaro, the Weaver's wall as well. Zones him off, Comp is out of the side, but Mewin's now here. Up against the wall, it's a disaster. Rogue are getting hit from two different angles.
All 6 scrubs, but I like this proactivity we're seeing from Mad Lions Core. Again, their early game aggression, I think, rewards them often. Yeah. It's just when we get into that mid-game where we see some blunders coming out from the squad.
Yeah, they overcook a little bit too hard. I mean, Vedius, you never bagged me out again. I can't believe you just tried to do a Skarner impression as Grubs have been taken. Well, it was rubbish. Scowie has to, like, Skarner provides that, Talia provides that further to your point. Makes it hard to get such control with Marku's ulti as, and we're looking towards top. Maybe we should look towards mid. Frescowie getting bopped on the head. Larson winning the trades. Meanwhile, Mewin goes over the wall. Maybe he needs to come back as Herald was the fight in topside. That's why they're here, but man, Rogue is starting to cook the map with the win through mid, and Bot as well left alone. Finn gets first turret. Rogue are up in gold. Mad might get this, but look at mid. The turret is getting bopped down, and Rogue are like, hang on a minute. Maybe we can cook even harder. How many chefs are there in the kitchen?
Control over the river. Now you've got to fight your...
Whoa,
Marku!
Okay, did he want to do that? I mean, he does maybe now. So Zoelis is running in, but the quickness on the back end. Rogue are split apart. Finn's ulti brings it back, but now the Zoelis is dead. Here's Mewin, a 3-man impale. Sends him up on the wall. Separated though, Mewin once again doesn't have his team. It's like saying the same thing.
Dies. I mean, he's trying to help his jungler here, but there's really nothing he can do, especially when Marku then flashes out. Rogue have to take the long way around. They're going to lose this tower. Top is also very weak, Bot is weak. MDK have laid the ground, and he says it really changes on the team environment, right?
Yeah. I mean, he won the tiebreaker versus Rogue in spring, right?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, the equalizer's down. Finn is caught out though, the flash burn before comes back to bite him in the ass. And now for Mewin running forward. Rogue under turret, not safe, even he has to flash too. Skarner taking no damage, and the turret eventually, that was pitted to go before, finally falls.
And this is the big... Take a breather.
One for me.
As a reminder. Thank you for counting. But we got to get back into the action. Mewin, can he get through the wall?
There's the engage, impale out. Now he can't get through the wall, but he can flash over it. Oh, back in. All right.
Now that was just an overstep from Mewin.
I think we now know that Blitzcrank will win them, or I guess lose them the game, right? Like if we're not talking about engage, the only thing that gets picks, numbers.
Mad just had a better position on the map, so they push in mid, they push out bot. Or as MDK continue to push the lead that they have, extending their vision ever deeper.
Seismic shove. This is the engage. I mean, the difference is there, but hooking in a Rakan, they don't need the quickness, and he's out of them. TP through mid now. I mean, it depends. There's the equalize. All they needed a hook. Who's super flashes? Here comes the Skarner re-engage. Impale is beautiful. It turns into a great play because Rogue were baited in. Finn will go golden, but Doyle is going to die on the back end. Well, that gives a reset to Frescowie to start hopping over. Finn, thanks to Cloud Soul, but Skarner does too. He might be slowed down, he might be hit up, and eventually it comes to reality. MDK are moving.
Stay on the top side. They're waiting for the overstep to come out from Rogue. Marcoon maybe caught out again, has the flash.
I mean, Rogue, what's going on? At death's door.
That has to be the Baron. That's Jungler gone.
It.
And that might be the end of Rogue's year. A Baron up for the taking from Mad Lions.
Such a long time, and Mad are just taking it from them. It's like watching that movie with Justin Timberlake. Items, Frescowie will mold those turrets around his will. And even Top as well, you can see, is about to explode.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
The Moors are getting ever closer to the neck of Rogue as the Mad Lions Koi feel the victory within reach. Larson is trying to trade something back.
TP.
Base will now come through from Alioy. The inhibitor is secured.
Hook, close.
In a position to throw the wall down, and he's going to do just that.
Runs him into the base as well, gets in perfect position to open up mid-turret. Finn is just here, pacing back there, looking for that last fight. Just looking for opportunities where it feels like it's so hard to find. Frescowie gets perfect access to the inhibitor through mid. Top wave's coming in. They've still got Baron for 45 seconds. I mean, Bot's now getting sieged on as well, and Rogue can't step up. They can't do anything except watch their year crumble.
The holes in the ship continue to open. More water is being taken on. Go out the way that they came in quietly without really much of a fight. Oh.
Yawn. Okay.
Well, no, Mioen ulted.
Yeah, I know, I did. I saw that. But the Teemo emote interested me a little bit more. I'm going to look for that timer. It's quite a bit off. Hang on a minute. Mad might have been caught on out. Seismic shove and a flash away. You can see the range stuff coming through, so Larson gets poked out, but Finn is burning him alive until Alro runs on in and super rolls them down. But into Zoelis, is it a mistake? No. Rogue thought they could win until Finn goes golden, and now it's all coming apart. One last moment for Rogue. They tried, they found an opening, but MDK was still too damn strong.
So close, but it was not enough. MDK will wipe Rogue off the map. They will wipe them out of the LEC, and they're looking to keep their playoff hopes alive.
We give the 0-7, we give the salute to Rogue. They got a while before we see them again, but for Mad, one last chance, one roll up the playoffs. Now it's only Vitality that stand in their way.